we are going to attach a clasp to our strung beads here. So I'm going to take a crimp bead, place it on the wire. Now I'm going to take the wire guardian. It's got little hollow legs. You can see it's got little hollow legs. I'm going to put the wire up the one side and down the other side. Do you see how I've just left a small tail? I'm not working down by the beads. I'm working up at the end of the wire, and I've just left a small tail. Okay, so now I'm going to take that tail and put it through the loop on my clasp. Let the clasp come up into the wire guardian. Now I will bring my crimp up and over the tail so that both wires are inside the crimp. See how I'm pushing it up with my thumbnail? It won't go all the way up because the legs of the wire guardian are too wide. I can now take my pliers and gently squeeze them closed. Go gently because they'll close quicker than you can blink. Now I'm going to bring it almost to the top, not quite, and I'm going to crimp. Okay. Now I'm going to fold this crimp without using a crimp tool. This will give me a really good, firm, strong, closed crimp. I'm going to take my one pair of chain nose pliers and hold the very edge of the crimp on one side. Take the other pair and hold the very, very edge of the crimp on the other side. See, there's a space in the middle, and I'm going to bring them in towards each other. Do you see how the edges are curled up? So it's like a little U shape. Now I'm going to turn it sideways in the chain nose pliers and squeeze. Oops. And it folds right up. Okay. Now I've left that little space there for a reason, because I'm going to cover that crimp with a crimp cover. This little guy that looks like Pac-Man here. So I'm holding it in my crimp, in my chain nose pliers with the opening facing out. I'm going to drop my crimp into it. And now I'm going to gently close. Now you will find that it probably won't exactly close the first time. You'll see see how it's just not quite closing there? That's because it's gone out of round. I've squeezed it slightly off center. So I'm just going to squeeze it gently in the opposite direction, and as soon as it rounds up, as soon as I've taken care of that and it rounds up, it will be perfectly closed.